Denim Jeans Front Details Part 3. Okay, to conclude, we are going to finish the details in the front view of your pair of jeans. Okay, so right now our focus is going to be the fly. So we're going to zoom in. Okay, and the fly goes right here in the center, in the front. And typically it does depend on a pair of jeans. Sometimes it's only one row of stitching. If that's the case, you draw one line and give it a regular stitch. But we're going to do what's considered standard, which is a 2-needle cover stitch. So either way, we're going to draft one line first with the shape of the fly. Pay attention to the width of your button and your buttonhole because it's usually past that point. And I'm going to start at the bottom of my band, and I'm going to go straight down. And just remember, the lower the rise of the jeans, the shorter the fly. The men's jeans are a little bit longer, more sporty. Boyfriend cut jean styles are a little bit longer, higher rise are a little bit longer. And we're going to stop about here and then make sure that it's a solid line. And then we're going to go a little bit lower on the center front line and give it a nice curve. And you want those handles to be perpendicular to the center front line. I also want to give this a 1 point. If it's just a single needle stitch, then you're just going to use the eyedropper tool to make this a regular one single needle stitch. But we're going to go ahead and do the traditional 2-needle stitch. So I'm going to open my brush menu, select the line, and give it a 2-needle cover stitch. Also, right underneath that, there's usually a second row of stitching for reinforcement. We don't usually give it a 2-needle cover stitch because on the front, on the top, it's usually a little bit wider, and then it gets closer to the center front stitch. So we're going to go ahead and mimic that. So we go right below this stitch line, and then we get close to this, and we're just going to curve it a little bit. And for reference, you're probably going to want to look at a pair of jeans. You're going to stop at where you have the center front stitch and just kind of go in like that. And you're going to go ahead and use the eyedropper tool and select your single needle. There you go. Also, another thing that we see here typically is zigzag stitching for reinforcement. Sometimes we see it across right here, others around the pockets. It just depends. Each jean manufacturer is different. So I'm just going to show you, no matter where you have it, all you have to do, let's do like a typical one that goes kind of across the fly like this. You're just going to draft a line. On the fly, it's usually at a diagonal. It's going to be a solid line, so I'm going to take out the dashed line. I'm going to make the stroke 0.25 or smaller, so make it nice and thin. And I'm going to zoom in so you can see better. And I'm going to go to my top menu, and basically you're just going to give it a zigzag effect. So you're going to go under Effect, Distort and Transform, Zigzag. And of course you're going to make the size very small, so I'm going to do 0.2 approximately, but definitely under 1 point. And I'm going to increase the ridges per segment, and I'm going to click Preview so you can see. I'm going to increase the ridges per segment, and I'm going to make it smooth. And then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to zoom out.